look at another phrasal verb. This one, it's possible you don't know. Even if you are advanced or intermediate, it's possible that you don't know this phrasal verb, which is to take exception to something. This phrasal verb is used when you are not happy with something. You are offended by something someone has said or something that someone has done. Something someone has done has made you unhappy. Here is a situation. Mark is working on a project with his fellow students, but the members of his group are not working. They expect Mark to do all of the work. So there are 4 or 5 people in the group, and Mark is the only person working. The other ones are lazy. This made Mark very angry because it was unfair. He complained to his teacher. Let's make a what Mark say to teacher question. What did Mark say? What did Mark say to his teacher? What did he say? What did he say to his? 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 Okay, now here, what did he say to his teacher? What did he say to his teacher? Now here is a direct quotation. He said, "I'm angry and offended because of the unfair workload." I am angry and offended because of the unfair workload. The other students are not working, only me. Let's use the phrasal verb take exception to, which means I am angry and offended. I take exception. I take exception to the unfair workload. I take exception to the unfair workload. See, it's much shorter if you say it like that. Instead of I am offended and angry, you can say I take exception to the unfair workload. Now let's change this into reported speech. So the direct quotation is I take exception to the unfair workload. Let's make reported speech. He said that he took. He said that he said that he took exception. He said that he took exception to the unfair workload. He said that he took exception to the unfair workload. All right, let's try another example. Let's see. All right, let's try another example. Echo. Here, John was in a meeting, and Mike criticized his ideas in the meeting. This made John angry. This made John upset. Not because Mike criticized his ideas, it was his tone, it was his words that he used. They were not nice. He did not use nice words. He had a bad tone. John was upset. John was offended and upset by the tone and words that Mike used after the meeting. After the meeting, John explained to Mike that he should use better language or a different approach. Let's make a what John say to Mike question. What did John say? What did John say to Mike? What did he say to him? What did he say to him? What did he say to him? He said, I'm very upset and offended by the way you criticized me. So you see, he didn't like the words. He didn't like the tone of the criticism. How could he say that in a different way, using take exception to? I take exception. I take exception to. I take exception to the way. I take exception to the way you criticized me. That means I'm unhappy. I don't like the way that you criticized me. I was offended by the way that you criticized me. I take exception to the way you criticized me. Let's change this to reported speech. He said that he took exception to, he said that he took exception to the way Mike criticized him. He said that he took exception to the way that Mike criticized him. All right, let's see, let's practice another way that we can use take. You might already know this one. This is to take place. It's very common. It's used all the time.